morning, Jade. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you. Good. Okay, we're going to start today's endurance and resistance program with a warm-up phase. So if you just start slowly cycling on the bike for me.
Yes.
Excellent. Now what we're trying to do during this warm-up phase is gradually increase your heart rate from about 40%, your resting heart rate, through to about 70%.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
70% is ideally in the exercise zone, so we're warming your body up to get it ready for exercise. Okay. Now it's very important that we get it to around the 70%, because otherwise you could be at risk of injury if it's not that.
Yes.
So if you can just gradually pedal a little bit quicker, you can change the intensity with that there if you wanted to. That's lovely, that's good. Now you'll start to feel, as you're pedaling quicker, your heart rate will increase, your breathing will increase, be a little bit deeper. You may even start to work up a little bit of a sweat, which is exactly what we want to do. So you can see now that that's almost at 70%, and we'll maintain it at that level for the rest of this 10-minute warm-up phase. Okay, does that feel quite comfortable?
Yes.
Yes, okay, that's really, really good. Okay, we're almost there. Terrific. All right, that's good. Okay. Now, if you'd just like to step off the bike, I will now go through your resistance exercises that we've worked out are going to be suitable for your program. So there'll be a few different exercises. We'll be doing a squat, a lunge, a bent over row, a bicep curl, a tricep extension, a push-up, and a crunch.
All right.
Okay. So now that you're all warmed up and feeling good, I'll run through and demonstrate each exercise to you.
Okay.
Now, each of the exercises for the resistance program will be 3 sets, 20 repetitions, and then there'll be a rest of about 30 seconds in between each set.
All right.
Okay. So I'll just yeah. Okay. Now, the first one we'll do is a squat. Now, it has been shown that you've got a contraindication to some form of exercise because you've previously sprained your ACL joint.
Yes.
So we need to keep that in mind, especially with these lower body exercises. So with the squat, we'll do a slight modification. So instead of going down into a full squat position, it'll just be a half squat position. And if at any stage you feel any pain, you should let me know, but hopefully the half squat position will be adequate.
All right.
So with the squat, we start with then feet about shoulder width apart, knees just slightly relaxed, back nice and straight, making sure your abs are tucked in, nice and tight. I usually like to put my arms out front, just for a little bit of balance. You want to be looking ahead, chin tucked in slightly, and with this modified squat, we're just going to go down nice and easy, weight on the back of your heels to about this position. That's good, and straight back up. And down again. And up. Okay, just like to do a couple more. How's that feeling?
Yes. Very nice.
That's okay, that's good. Back's nice and straight. Lovely. So no pain at all?
No.
Okay. So with this exercise, of course, that's exercising your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your glutes, and your calves. So it's a good lower body exercise. Wonderful. That's really good. And that felt quite comfortable?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so the second one I'd like to show you is the lunge. Once again, similar start and stance to the squat. This time we're going to step forward, a slightly exaggerated step forward, okay, and then drop down. Okay. Now you'll notice this foot is flat on the floor, and your rear foot you're up on your toes. Now again, with your ACL injury from previously, just need to be a little bit careful with this exercise as well. So again, it might be a slight modification. So then if you just, again, nice straight back, looking ahead, engage your abdominal muscles, and then come straight back up. Okay. Now with this exercise, it's just a matter of keeping nice and straight, hands on the hips if that's easier, and you're just going to lower slowly. So you don't want your knee to touch the floor, you want to just come up slightly. Now again, as with your injury, you might only have to do just a half one, so if you just like to lower yourself slowly, maybe to about there and straight back up. That's good. How's that feel?
Yes, okay.
That's okay?
Yeah.
All right. I might just get you to swap legs just to make sure that it's okay on that one as well. So yeah, same position, back leg up, yep, look ahead, nice and straight back. Excellent. Now once again, this exercise is working your calves, hamstrings, quads and glutes, and it also engages your core. Most of these exercises are good for your abdominals as well. Lovely, so that's feeling quite comfortable?
Yes.
Okay, all right, that's excellent. Okay, now we'll move on to a couple of upper body exercises, the first one of which is what we call a bent over row. So for this particular exercise, we'll be using this bar.
Yeah.
Okay, once again, nice relaxed stance, straight back.
Yep.
Your hands are over the top of the bar, about shoulder width apart, whichever's comfortable. And then we're just going to slowly lean forward from the hips whilst maintaining a straight back position.
Yep.
Then we are just elbows tucked in, nice controlled movement up to your chest, and a nice controlled movement back down. Okay, up, down. Remembering to breathe each time. Okay, and again, keeping your knees nice and soft. So if you'd like to try that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So pull a little bit more, a little bit of bend in your knee. That's it. Nice straight back. Excellent. And then just straight up, keeping your elbows tucked in. If you want to do a slightly wider grip, you might find it a little bit more comfortable. Excellent. That's good. Now this exercise will be working the trapezius through the middle here, the deltoids. Okay, and you should feel a nice little squeeze throughout your back.
Yes.
Also works your abdominals to a degree as well. So that's quite comfortable, is that right?
Yep.
Lovely. Okay. That's excellent. All right, I'll just take that from you. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Once again, we're going to use the bar for the next one. This is a bicep curl.
Yep.
Again, same stance, feet shoulder width apart. This time your palms are facing upwards. Nice firm grip. Elbows locked in. Back nice and straight. Abs straight. And we're just going to do a nice controlled movement up to your chest. Now it's important that it is a controlled movement. It's not quick up and down.
Right.
We don't want to see elbows out here. And we don't want to see any swaying at the back.
Yep.
So this exercise totally isolates the bicep muscle. So
Right.
it's a nice controlled movement. Okay.
Okay.
Up, that's it. Just look straight ahead. That's good. Elbows tucked in, that's lovely. Yeah, back's nice and straight. Does that feel quite comfortable?
Yes.
Okay. That's lovely. You should, after a while, start to feel that in the bicep. Remembering, of course, each of these exercises that we're doing today, we'll be doing 20 repetitions, 3
All right.
sets, with 30 seconds rest in between. Okay,
Yes.
wonderful. That's brilliant. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Now, the next exercise is called a tricep extension.
Yes.
So this will use a dumbbell. Now, as the name suggests, the tricep extension will exercise the tricep in the arm here. Once again, same stance. It's important with this one though because you're lifting a weight above your head
Yep.
to do it in a correct manner. So we don't want to see coming over the head because you risk hitting yourself in the head.
Okay.
So the ideal way to do it is just to swing it gently behind your head so it's in this position. Elbows are locked in, nice and close, looking ahead, nice and straight, soft knees, and then just extending the weight nice and easily directly above your head. Okay, so nice controlled movement. Excellent. That, and then swing it around. Okay, got that one?
Yep. Thank you.
Good.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good movement. Very good. All right. And as always, 3 sets, 20 repetitions with 30-second rest in between each set. That's wonderful. Okay, I'd like to finish that. Again, bring it around. That's excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
And with all weights and dumbbells and things in the gym, it's important just to return them to where you found them, so obviously your next
Sure,
client.
yes.
Yeah. All right, now we'll just move to another exercise, the good old push-up. Everybody loves. This is probably one of the best all-round exercises that you can do. A couple of ways that you can do it. On your knees, often regarded as a lady's push-up,
Yeah.
or on your toes, so it's whatever you're comfortable with. So, just getting to this position, you have your hands about shoulder width apart or a little bit wider and about at chest level. And then you want to imagine you're looking at a point up here. Then it's just a matter of lowering your chest in between your hands. Important at the same time to maintain a nice straight back, abdominal, so you're almost in like a plank position. So from here, it's just a matter of moving forward and up. Okay, nice control here. As I said, if you prefer to do one on your toes, same. Okay. Of course, this exercise is biceps, triceps, pecs,
Right.
and deltoids. Okay, like we do that. That's good. Nice straight back. Lovely. Very nice. Yeah. Lovely position. That's really good, Jay. Lovely. And as I said, you may find you might start off on your toes, but of course, because you're doing 20 repetitions, 3 sets, you might get a little tired.
Yes.
So you might start off on your toes and then maybe do some on your knees and do that.
Okay.
Okay, final resistance exercise is the crunch.
Yep.
This will exercise quite clearly your rectus abdominis or your abdominal muscles and your internal and external obliques. Very important that you don't compromise your lower back.
Yep.
So you have it nice and flat. And to enable that to stay in that position, it's good to just elevate the legs slightly at 90 degrees and it forces it into the floor a bit more. You can have your arms by your side
Yes.
or cross over. We prefer not behind the neck because it's a little bit of a jerky movement and you can compromise your neck. So with this one, it's not a full movement, it's just a controlled half movement until you start to feel your abs engaged.
All right.
So it's just a nice, slow movement. Would you like to give that one a go? Okay, that's good. Just hands raised. That's good. Yep. Lovely. Yeah. All the time just making sure that's good. Yep. Very good. You feel that working?
Yes.
Your abs? Lovely. All right, and as with the other exercises, 3 sets, 20 repetitions. Okay. Yeah, you can change over, that's fine. All right, well those are the resistance exercises, obviously using a combination of weights and your own body weight. So now it's important to get back on the bike, if you don't mind. And we'll go through our cool down phase, which is equally as important as the warm-up phase.
Okay.
So you've obviously been working at around 70% of your heart rate. What we
Yes.
want to do now is gradually bring it back down slowly to around 40%, which is
Okay.
when we started. The idea of this is to cool the body down gradually, lower your blood pressure gradually as
Yep.
well, and just bring you back into a more rested state.
Okay.
So if you just like to start pedaling on that. Now while we're going through the warm down phase or cool down phase, I'd just like to run through the cardiovascular part of your program that we've designed.
Yes.
Now this involves obviously coming to the gym
Yes.
and it will incorporate work on the bike and also on the treadmill. Now on both those pieces of equipment, we need you to be working at a rate of physique exertion, or your RPE, of about 4, which is equivalent to about 70% intensity, or moderate intensity. That's what we want you to be working at on both the treadmill and the bike. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, lovely. Now you also indicated earlier that you like walking.
Yes.
So based on that, we've incorporated a 60-minute walk into your program.
Yes.
So along with the 60-minute walk, your sessions at the gym, cardiovascular sessions at the gym, on the bike and the treadmill, all that throughout the week will basically bring you in line with the national guidelines for physical activity, which is about 150 minutes per week. Okay, now you can see that your heart rate is slowly coming right down.
Yeah.
So that's lovely. Okay, you feeling quite good about that?
Yes.
All right, you should be less puffed. Okay. All right, now just again, whilst you're warming down, a couple of things with your program. It's important to adhere to it. Obviously, consistency is the key, and that's how you're going to get your aims and objectives and goals reached. With the resistance exercises where you use weights, it's important to increase weights gradually. We don't want to see any great increases in the amount of weight you use. It's important to do it slowly. It's also important to have frequent rest breaks as well. With your cardiovascular, it's probably a good idea to spread it out during the week, so perhaps Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whichever sits in. And it's good with the resistance exercises as well to rest the muscle groups, say between 24 and 48 hours, just gives them time to recover. Okay, so again, it's all about slowly, gradually increasing, and that will help you maintain your program and reach your goals. So just a bit of feedback from you today, if you don't mind. You're quite satisfied with the program?
It was great, yes.
Enjoyed it? And you found it quite enjoyable?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, nothing too strenuous. The exercises we did regarding your knees, were they quite comfortable as well?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
And I believe as you get stronger, we'll be able to perhaps move into a full squat and that sort of thing. Okay. Is there anything you think we could do that could make the program sort of better or more specific for you, or you're quite happy with
Yeah, I'm quite happy with this program.
All right, lovely. Okay, so just to recap, we've designed an endurance program for you that's incorporating cardiovascular component, which is on the bike and the treadmill and your walking.
All right.
And then we've got the resistance side of things using body weight exercises such as your push-up, as well as using weight and resistance, as in your bicep curl. Okay. Cardiovascular is going to be 3 times a week at the gym,